Hello and welcome everybody back to the dumbass class with me, Dyslexic Gamer, as we attempt to figure out this device again. Hopefully we will be able to work it out. So I'm going to try and do it again how it should be done. Just to see what all the words were. So, okay. So, it was you smell. Interesting. Okay. And then if we go with a piece of stone, which is blows, and then a piece of no. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, that's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. So wood at the end gets you drunken walrus. Okay, that's odd. But now I don't know. Okay, so if I go with right, we're going to try this one because it allows me to do two things. Oh no, it doesn't. It only tells me what. Okay, well, fuck it. We're doing this one anyway. So we went with wood. So actually, we went with wood, stone. Is something? I feel as if when I talk, something's vibrating in my headset. It's quite annoying. So we went with wood, stone, wood. We're going to go with stone, wood, fruit. To see what the things say. So stone first is your mum. Okay. Then we're going to go with a piece of wood. Fat. And then a piece of fruit. It's because it says a piece of wood and a piece of fruit. If it just said stone, wood, fruit, I wouldn't have messed up last time. Loki in how? Okay. Because I think we need to make a sentence. I mean, that's what I'm guessing. But I can't figure out which one goes where and... So, let's try wood 3 times. This is probably going to end horribly. So, what happens if we go a piece of wood? You smell. Thank you very much. A piece of wood. Ooh, hang on. Oh, really? Well, that's... Okay, so if you're doing this yourself, you can actually put 3 in, and they're the same order. So, you smell, fat, and drunken walrus are all the same. So that's interesting. What's all 3 stones then? So obviously the first stone is your mum. So let's go with a piece of fruit, because that covers one of the fruits. You fight. Okay. Okay, interesting. You fight, and then... hang on, so we just did stone, we just did wood. Actually, I don't know what the second fruit would be. So what's a piece of fruit again? Ooh, okay. Like a... Ah ha ha ha, I've got it. You smell like a drunken walrus. So what would be the last one? The only one that I haven't... Loki in hell, we've done wood. We don't know what the last stone one would be. So what would stone at the end be? Okay, that's probably a bit more confusing. But a forest troll. I don't think smell like a forest troll is the one. I think it smell like a drunk walrus. So, we want to go with, activate the device, a piece of wood. A piece of wood, which should be you smell. You smell. A piece of fruit, like a. A piece of fruit, like a. And then a piece of wood, like a drunken walrus. It might be stone. You smell like a forest troll. But I'm going to go with a drunken walrus because I think that's funnier. The head spins again. Drunken walrus. And nothing more happens. Ah. Okay, so it's like a forest troll. Look, I was being optimistic. I wanted it to be you smell like a forest troll, a walrus, but I was wrong. So, a piece of wood, you smell. Come on, hurry up. A piece of fruit. A piece of stone. If this isn't right... You smell like a forest troll. Did the three heads just insult you? You hear a small click, and in the box you find a small parchment. A few very vulgar insults are written on them. Oh, what? Wait, that wasn't it? But I've got everything. Okay. So if we went with with stone, which is your mum. Your mum blows Loki in hell. So... it's the only other one that I've got. So I'm going to go with it. So stone. Which is your mum. Stone. There isn't an is, so you can't have your mum is fat. So your mum... Hang on, but what's wood in the middle? Yeah, it's just your mum. So, okay. So, it... Sorry if you heard that. That was my TV. Stone. Your mum blows. And then a piece of fruit. Or blows drunken walruses. Loki in hell. Mwahahaha. Your mum blows Loki in hell. Did the three heads just insult you? You hear a small click, and in the box below you find a parchment with vulgar insults. Okay. Is this just a piss take? So, okay. So, hang on. You smell... Hang on, no. So we've had your mum blows Loki in hell. So we've done stone, stone, fruit. Stone, stone, fruit. We've done wood, fruit, stone, which all were good. We did stone, fruit, wood, which wasn't any good. So let's go with fruit. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work, but let's go with fruit, which should be you fight like a drunken walrus. So, wait, what did I just give him? I just gave him. So fruit, you fight, fruit, wood. I don't know if you're meant to get all of them. You fight fruit like a, and then wood. Drunken walrus. Mwahahahaha. You fight like I did it, just insult you. You hear a small click from the box below and a parchment with vulgar insult. What? So, fucking hell. So, okay, I will be right back and I will tell you the answer, essentially. Sorry guys, so I spent a moment writing down all the different options and I went to try again, and I think I skipped through one section of dialogue. You scavenge a few resources from the rubble. You'll have to find another insult master if you want to learn any nasty taunts. This whole affair has just confused the living shit out of me. I don't know what in the hell that was all about. I'm a little bit annoyed. I don't know how this episode's going to come out because of it, but okay, I guess. So let's have a look at the cave. I don't think I can do either of theirs, and I don't think I can do the gods. Although, where's Loki? Is that him? I think that's him. Right, let's have a look at the cave and see if there's anything. Inspect. You notice the opening in the stone, like some sort of hole that looks quite deep. The space seems to be enough for you to fit in and catch sight of bats taking refuge inside. Why not go inside? There is probably some interesting stuff there. Well... Oh... We'll go with crafting, I guess? You decide to look around, hoping to make an interesting find. Hoping to make some interesting finds. A few minutes of searching later, you end up noticing some marks on the ground. Ah, for crying out loud. Oh, Jesus. Holy shit. Fair enough then. You can see... There are two kinds of marks. First, fighting marks. You get the feeling people fought here. There are even some little drops of blood, and one of them was dragged towards the cave. The second kind of mark belongs to a small rodent, and there seem to be a lot of them. Oh well, and then we fail. That would be like the kick in the nuts. You try to make a trap with what you have. That is to say, not much, unfortunately. You can't do it. You see them walking from one bush to another, and then another. After a long time, you smell two small, curious animals come close to the trap and trigger it. Oh. Enter the cave. I'm really sorry. It's going to have to be you. Although, see, if stealth is needed. If stealth isn't needed, he has more courage, and he has... Go on then. Don't go in stealthily, blunder your way through. You take a few steps inside of the cave and look around. It's extremely dark, so much that you can barely see anything. It would be more... It would be more careful to have a light to go inside. It would be better to have a light to go inside. What? Malfunction in brain cortex. Who knows what could happen to you in the darkness? I'm not that dumb. Make a torch. Go into the darkness. You craft a torch. You're lighting up thanks to some tinder fungus. Then you go inside. You take advantage of that. To obstruct. I'm not sure it. And you can see it dives into the tunnel. The entrance of the left one there are what seems to be dried bloodstains. Well, to the left was dried bloodstains, so let's go to the right. You move forwards in the rocky tunnel, noticing along the way many openings in the walls that lead to other hallways, indicating the presence of a grid of an underground network. It must be a real maze, so you prefer to stay in the main tunnel. The tunnel ahead leads to a vast room, and you're troubled by what you see. Clothes, tools cut from rock, and beds. Someone lived here and must have been somewhere around in one of the many tunnels. Does this person have good intentions? You don't want to run into them to find out, especially as you're alone, unarmed, and your torch's light is getting weaker. You have to get out of this place quickly. Before you go, you pick up what seems useful to you, and then you turn back to where you came from, worried that someone might come out. Someone might come out of one of the many side tunnels. You reach the exit without any unforeseen meetings, but you prefer not to linger here. Crappy meal. Foul-smelling potion, some beer, okay. That was it. Really, that was it. Oh, we should have gone the other way. We probably would have found a dead body, and he would have been like, oh, well, I can take my time. Ah, that sucks. I was hoping for more. For more? Yes, I wanted more. Let's go... Fuck it. Let's go to the beast. Inspect. You see a perfectly peaceful lake. You doze off for a few seconds when you see a large, dark shape in the water. There's no mistaking it. There's something under the water. Something very, very huge and menacing. Then we shall harpoon it. Eric? You feel like Thor against the great sea snake. Is it Jolmir? Jormograd. You craft a sturdy harpoon and look at the beast, filled with the excitement of the hunt. This is going to end so badly. You just know it is, don't you? Hunt the beast. Oh, what? What? I mean, really, it'd be Canuck. Canuck, I know you're not good at hunting, but... this is a... Do it. You wait on the shore of the lake. Hang on. You wait on the shore of the lake for the perfect time. You were about to give up when you see the monster back right in front of you. Quick. Throw the harpoon. 50-50. Holy shit, our RNG's power is strong today. You send your harpoon flying with all your rage and hit. You take a firm grip of the rope and pull. By the sheer force of the monster. You're starting to wonder if it was a good idea. The monster is dragging you away at full speed. Hold tight. Dig your log into the ground. Let it attach to nature. The pain is strong, but you won't let go. You grip onto the rope. The monster suddenly dives deep. Hold your breath. Your lungs are crying for help, but you manage to hold your breath long enough. The monster comes back to the surface. For a moment everything is still. You are floating on the water, thanks to the log, I guess. The monster nowhere to be seen. And suddenly, you see a giant shadow around you. The monster is under you. It opens its large mouth and swallows you whole. You're now stuck in the belly of the beast. You feel its stomach acid slowly burning your flesh. The situation is dire. Cut and exit. I'm glad I chose Canuck now. You take your knife and stab the stomach of the beast with fury. After a few desperate strikes, you manage to carve an exit. The monster screams in pain. It slowly drifts towards the shore. You crawl out of the stomach. Wasted. But happy to have hunted such a beast. Ooh. Tonight we will feast in your honour. That doesn't really make much sense to get fish and meat. Suspicious. Okay. What was that one? Was that the... Oh, that was the campfire. The pot of shit that makes you feel ill. I don't believe there are any other special places. Let's have a look and see if Loki has anything to say. What's this? Trade. Let's talk first. Blood Wielder, go forth. Hmm. Your prices are very high. Would you help us against Brawn? Who are you really? Let's go with... Who are you really? A sad remains of a once glorious people. Go talk to the witch. Did he always say her name? God damn it. Fraser. I don't like bedtime stories. Would you help us against something? Those guys? Oh, no, never. They are the most entertaining thing on this island. Sometimes they come here and try to rob me. Such fools. Your prices are very high. Times are hard, my friend. You know nothing about the laws of supply and demand, I presume. But I may be inclined to give you a major discount on my wares. If you were so kind as to achieve a simple task for me. No angry beasts to slay. You can relax. He winks. A mere errand. What do you say? First tell me the task, then I'll tell you my answer. Just as... packaged? Just a package to deliver to my brother. A big muscular man sitting on a volcano on this cursed island. You know who I mean. That's all? Yes. Really simple, but it would mean a lot to me. Except this is going to be bad. Fantastic. You're a real saviour. Here, take it. If you do this for me, I'll cut my prices in half. A chance of a lifetime for you. So... Oh. Oh, no. I can't remember what he trades for. What he wants. So I can't... accept? Let's have another quick look at the map. So, okay. Right. What I will probably do then is I'll come back to you guys like once we've explored more. Once we get through here. And we'll see what happens, you know. What just happened? Oh. Okay. Never mind. Who knows? So. Let's have a look and just make sure. Okay. So it looks like everything is kind of sorted. Holy Christ, look at all the fish I've got. Interesting. Let me just double check on... Okay. Things are definitely going well for us. I personally am liking doing these story episodes. They are quite good for me. I am enjoying them, so we'll probably continue in this fashion for some time to come. Let's just have a quick look and see. Okay, I'm not going to do anything. We are just going to end the day, and just in case there's any story. If there's no story, then I'll end it. Okay, so there's no story. This is pretty much how all the evenings go at the moment. So I hope you've enjoyed these last couple of episodes as much as I've enjoyed making them. And I really have enjoyed these big grips of story. Much more than little dribs and drabs. So, yeah. I hope you've enjoyed these episodes and are looking forward to the next round of episodes. And yeah, guys, wow, just so much story, so many good things. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, and as always, bye bye for now.